Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing this morning? Okay, first thing I want to do when it loads up, I want to go talk to the mortician. I need to get a piece for my knife, so that's what we're going to do first. Oh, hold on, I might be able to buy it from him.
Good evening, Milt.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Do you know that Nurse Hawkins is thinking of leaving the hospital?
That's not a surprise. We've talked about it already.
Does it not bother you?
Sometimes I think she may be right. We should run away while we can. Question is, where can we go? Where is it safe?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
$35 for that? Kind of a rip-off. Misty Jones hosting with the Misty Jones hosting with one viewer. Misty, thank you for that host. How are you doing this morning? Excuse me. Alright, now I have to decide, do I want to go ahead and advance tonight? Anomaly hosting with one viewer. Anomaly, thank you for that host. I think I'll be okay if I advance tonight. Yeah, try and remember where that woman's at. I probably should have went ahead and just advanced tonight, but I don't want to. I want to try to heal everyone I can before I do. Hopefully it won't take me long to get over there.
Fear no evil. We do the Lord's work here.
Wish it'd tell me how many shotgun shells I have in there total. Okay, I got 2 and 2 of each. Do I still have the stuff for headache? Yeah, I got 1 left.
Fear no evil. We do the Lord's work here.
Godless Diamond and Diaz, how are you guys doing this morning?
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top of it, boys. We can deal with this vermin.
No, you can, but you're not going to get a chance. Oh, I'm doing good. Just trying to make my way back over here to the docks.
It ain't human! Kill it!
Gotta catch me first, guys. That's not the right way. Now this is where if I could do a taunt, I would be taunting them. Alright, just help my mom clean my brother's room. About to sleep. Oh, you didn't get any sleep last night, Diaz? Man Cave, thank you for that host, man. I do appreciate it.
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What? Ah, you're a doctor.
Oh no, you're fine, Diaz. Man, get some sleep.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Pretty sure Enid is over here. Alright, man. Not 100% sure if I'll be on, because I think I'm going to a friend's house, but... I can't remember how to get... Wait a minute, I don't even think I'm in the right spot. Where are you at, Godless? Yeah, I will. Godless, no, I just didn't feel like fighting those things, so I just ran past them. The easiest thing to do. Oh, no problem, Diaz. Philippines? They're 10 hours ahead of us? I didn't realize that. I didn't realize they were that far ahead of us. Same as Diaz, 9:08 a.m. Yeah, let's try to avoid them if I can. No need to interrupt what they're doing.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst.
Oh, it was
for
alright,
blood.
Diaz. What you could do,
This
Diaz, is
despicable.
just take a nap and set an alarm, Diaz, so you can get some sleep. Fun fact, Asia is a Greek name for the place where the sun rises. Nice. I didn't know that.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Really, I went backwards. Hey, what's going on, Smiley? Yes, I went backwards. Okay. Yeah, I'm not messing with that thing. Please tell me it didn't see me. Ah! Yeah, you guys go fight that thing while I I run away.
I shall fear. No evil. He's one of them. Have faith, brothers.
Be right back. I try to go back, but till that, see you next time. I'll try to go back, but till that, I'll see. Alright. I also have to clean my room, but I'll do it tomorrow. I don't know, Diaz. It sounds like you're probably gonna have to try to do an all-nighter at some point. Especially because you're getting close to going back to school. Alright, I gotta find out where I'm at now, since I'm kind of safe now.
Good evening, Miss Gillingham. May I come in?
Of course, of course.
Yeah, it does seem like it went by pretty quick.
So, Dr. Tippets, what brings you back here? We haven't talked in quite some time.
I've been almost awake since 10 p.m. except I tried to get a little more sleep at 5 a.m. for only half an hour. I mean, I left for summer, played with you guys almost every day, and I'm going right back to school. So you didn't get any sleep either, Smiley? And Diaz, I'm sorry if you... I hope you didn't waste your entire summer break playing F-13 with us.
Tell me, Enid, why do you feel guilty about your son?
I know I'm a burden to my Jack. I know my mind and my thoughts are drifting away. I'm so sorry. I can't help it.
This is not your doing, Miss Gillingham. You do not have to apologize for your condition.
Of course I don't, Doctor. I've done nothing wrong, I swear it. What exactly are we talking about here?
Right.
Do you require medical attention, miss?
I'm glad you asked, Dr. Tippets. I must confess I haven't felt that well of late.
I'll try my best. Here, take this. And please, try to get some rest.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much.
Goodbye, Miss Gillingham.
So Diaz, I don't know if you've seen it last night, but I ended up having to fight that nurse Crane. Yogi Bear plays COD with a host of 2 viewers. Yogi, thank you for that host. Okay. Of course, it's on the other side of the fence. So let's try go. See if I can get to it this way. She killed me the first time, and then after that, I was able to... I figured out how to beat her. She was pretty tough, though. Not really. Once I figured it out, it didn't take that long. Plus, I got an upgraded shotgun, so that helped. Alright, let me check the districts one more time just to make sure everything's alright. People are healing there. Everybody's healing here. I didn't have the treatment for him, so there's nothing I could do. And I haven't found anyone there, so I think it's time we go to sleep. Okay, I need to work on my amount of blood I have. Plus I had 2.5 hours of sleep, took a nap at 8:30 p.m. I was pretty tired at that time. Right. I'm already falling asleep, that's why I watch streams sometimes, to fall asleep and chill. Slap me, wake me up, choke me, Jason. Where's my phone? There it is. Okay. Right. I don't know yet, Diaz. I gotta get a hold of them. I'm not sure. I haven't talked to him this morning yet. Yesterday? Yeah. I don't even have enough to do that. What else do I want to upgrade? Oh, wait a minute, I have 1,700 points, so... Alright, here we go. Let's see what bad stuff happens. Hopefully nothing too bad. I can treat a cold. The prices and stocks of the merchants in this district may have changed. Yeah, I know. Now what's wrong? Cold. Fatigue. 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 You see, I don't have that. I mean, I can make stuff for the cold, but I don't have the stuff for that. I feel bad, but he shouldn't feel he's not part of the community because he didn't tell me anything. And Right. Right, I know.
This is despicable.
Yeah, he's just been stressed out a lot lately.
Best be on your way home.
Yeah, they won't hire anybody to help them out there. Alright, I gotta remember how to get to the sewers. Right, he knows that, Diaz. Oh, I did not mean to use that weapon. Damn it. I don't know, he never seems to want to eat anybody. I mean, he does eat rats, but... Oh, by the way, have you seen a movie called What We Do in the Shadows? It's about vampires, it's hilarious. No, I haven't. Is it meant to be a comedy, or is it just so bad it's funny? It's a comedy. What We Do in the Shadows. Alright. I'll have to look it up and see if I can find it on Netflix or something. That's right, I have Amazon Prime, so... Alright, Diaz. I'll be here. Yeah, see, there was a guy hiding here in the sewer, but I don't know. Maybe I gotta do an investigation to find him. Hold on.
I have this thirst for blood.
All right. Make sure I got the right weapons.
You shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon.
Hey, you're not as strong as me now, or you're not that much stronger than me now. Oh, I didn't mean to miss.
Dare challenge the dictates of Ascalon? Whence you vanished, slaughtering scalds while singing your name!
Shit.
How you cannot comprehend, slow as a snail!
Fuck. Keep wasting my bullets.
Purple punch, the hand that crushes all! You found your death in me! Thine shall be a fair skull to adorn my mantle!
Ah.
Tear it apart and spill my blood to the pissing wells! I shall crush you.
Where is he? What?
Your blood is now mine.
Oh no. Oh, come on. What the fuck? Yeah, I've heard of Milano cookies. I don't know if I've had any. Oh, I bet all cookies are good. You know what? Yeah, screw it.
Respect the laws of Ascalon! How are you cannot comprehend?
Damn it. What? Sweet, I still have all my shotgun shells.
Ascalon? Once you vanished, the slaughtered scalds was singing your name. You've heard the banshee, the hand that crushes all. Slow as a snail! Thine shall be a fair skull to adorn my mantle. I shall snap veins, brittle bones, newborn. How you cannot comprehend?
Damn it.
Foolish Ekon. I shall tear them apart and spill my blood to the pit. Your blood is now mine. I shall crush you. You found your death in me.
God damn it.
Return to your apothecary and needles. Down, stay down.
What?
I shall crush you. Down, stay down.
No, get away, get away.
Slow as a snail.
Shit!
Return to your apothecary and needles. Your blood is now mine.
Did I finally get him? But anyways, Wolf, I gotta go read and shower and do other things and try to stay up. Again, I'm sorry, but I will play now for the days I have left of summer and watch your streams. So, alright, Diaz. Sorry, man, I missed. I was trying not to die. I can't get back up there. Are you serious?
At least one skull escaped Fergal's wrath. Everyone just coming in, welcome to Whirlpool Gaming. If you're new to the stream and you like what you see, please hit that follow button. Make sure to enable all notifications, that way Twitch will let you know when I go live. Okay.
Safe we are, still. Drink now.
you, Bridget.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst. This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, vampire. But thank you.
Sean Hampton sent me here. I believe he wanted me to find you. Who are you?
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reid. I'm a newborn Ekon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon. But I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
Why was that creature after you?
Fergal is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club. His masters would see us dead or turned into slaves if they had their way.
What of this Ascalon Club?
Vampire Society's elite in the Empire. They make the rules and enforce their judgment upon us whom they see as lessers.
What the hell was that thing? He wasn't an Ekon or a Scowl.
They are known as Volkod, an ancient offshoot of immortals. Blood drives them, enrages them.
Yeah, he was strong as shit, too.
So was it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
Sean is a Scowl. All those I've encountered have been violent, crazed creatures. How can he be any different?
Maybe because he is the sad saint. Or perhaps because I am Old Bridget of the Sewer Skulls.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No. Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you. She is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
I appreciate that. Alright guys, let's do shoutouts real quick. Yeah, I finally bit the bullet and leveled up my guy and nothing bad happened, thankfully, because I took care of the nurse last night. If I didn't take care of her, she would have killed more people. Alright, the first shout out I want to do real quick is for my friend Big Dog. He is a variety streamer who streams Friday the 13th, Madden, some Call of Duty here and there, and he's been streaming some Lego games with Mrs. Big Dog here lately. So if you're looking for a really awesome variety streamer to check out, please check out my friend Big Dog 75 at the link I just dropped in the chat. Another person I'd like to shout out. Oh, well, I hit the right button. It's my friend Thomas. He is also a variety streamer. He streams. The last game I seen him streaming was The Forest, and I know he streams some other games. I just can't remember what they all are off the top of my head. He's also a good friend and a good friend to the channel. So if you are looking for another really awesome down-to-earth streamer to check out, please check out my friend Thomas at twitch.tv/Camilla Cabello Estiac, and make sure you hit that follow button. I know he would appreciate it, and I would appreciate that also. Alright, let's talk to... I think I already talked to him.
Bridget says you are one to trust. Keep your distance, Echo.
Zombie Slayer with the 1 bit. Zombie Slayer, thank you for that bit. I do appreciate it. And thank you for the host.
Oh, Bridget, allow me to wander above some years back. It was unpleasant. We're at your mercy. Will you end us? Your place is not here. Your spell is enticing. So sweet of blood.
And they're kind of creepy. Thought they was creepy when they...
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
I thought they were creepy before. So not all scowls are necessarily bad.
Ascalon has stalked us for ages upon ages.
Oh boy, I hope this doesn't end bad. Supremacy of Ekons. She was a kind of a meanie before she got turned. I can imagine how she is now.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I've so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now. Leave me be.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you obey her?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and I'll be good.
So you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet. Always alone.
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't move. Oh, my body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over again.
Have you tried to eat or drink something?
People here tried to feed me, but I'm just not hungry. I don't have the strength.
Does the pain ever stop?
It is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same time, each muscle and bone is the wrong place.
Your room, the blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be mourned.
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Do you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet. Always the discarded.
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
You sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone else obliged you. Very convenient. Don't lie to me.
I don't lie. I saw him near the docks, and rightly I wished him dead. And I am happy he is. It's true. But I didn't kill him. I was too tired.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness. Quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reid. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us. Spend time with us. And I may be willing to answer more questions.
Your diction, your words. You do not carry yourself like most Skulls I've encountered.
True. I'm not like most Skulls.
Can I be of service to you?
We ask but one thing. Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us.
Alright,
You were
we can do
once
that.
someone else. What happened to you?
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon, but it will remain mine.
For how long have you been in hiding here?
Skulls have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns, catacombs. We are Skulls, groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
Why do you live here, amongst the filth and vermin?
Live. Here we hide.
What are you hiding from?
From the guilt, the shame, from the hunters and the light. And of course, our past.
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the Guard of Priwen, the Ascalon Club.
We are the Sewer Skulls. This is our domain. We have run as far as we can, and now we hide.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she's a Skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a Skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Hampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Ekon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
Thank you, old Bridget. I hope we'll meet again. Are you all right, sir? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm investigating the epidemic. You had better get to a safe place while you still can.
Oh, really? Well, go investigate somewhere else and leave me be.
I beg your pardon?
I said go. Leave me alone, sir.
Rodney, you're the man who killed that gang member, are you not? Is that why you are hiding in this godforsaken place?
Yes, I did. I did not even know his name.
Then why did you kill him?
That arsehole always mocked me for the color of my skin. Usually I let it go. But not that night. We fought. He died.
I know it's not that one.
Unfortunately, I have met several murderers during my lifetime. You don't look like them. I can tell you're no cold-blooded killer.
You're right, sir. At first it was just a simple argument between us. But the man had a bad fall.
Believe me, Rodney, you won't survive here long. No matter what you did, you must go back to where you used to live.
I'll go back to the docks then. But if I die, remember that the blood of Rodney Grader will be on your hands.
I cannot enter.
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time. at your mercy? Will you end us? The vampire hunters will never find us here.
It's locked.
I hope everyone's having a good morning in chat.
It's locked, all right.
Welcome back, Dr. Reid. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reid. I was a man to
Good
be
morning,
trusted.
Man Cave.
Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
You make no distinction between the living and the scars, do you?
We are God's children, Dr. Reid. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
Does this place belong to you? How can you be so certain you can keep it open?
This warehouse was once property of the Dawson family, but has been bequeathed me through donation.
So you have the run of the place and no one's taken notice?
As long as we keep to ourselves, we interest no one. This is a haven, and I pray it remains so for eons to come.
The Dawsons? The wealthiest family in London? Have they a clue as to what goes on here?
Not at all. The donation was made before the war. The building was run down. I never met Aloysius Dawson myself.
What will be the result if you continue to assist both Skulls and the living?
For the
How are
last
you today,
decade,
Man Cave?
that's what's been happening. And they found a better life. What's to change?
You're forgetting the epidemic. Things can go south very quickly. I've seen it.
Oh, these are terrible times. Only those pure of heart shall prevail.
You've turned Skal now. Don't you see the danger to anyone giving you their trust?
We are all sinners, awaiting salvation. This is a simple truth, ordained by the Lord Almighty. I am a seeker of his glorious light.
Harriet, Miss Jones has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
Who is this old Bridget?
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Skulls, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I will strive to emulate your merciful nature, Sean, but it's a difficult pledge to make.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges... You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
I don't know what to do.
Discoveries. Vampire blood would enhance your metabolism, perhaps even heal you. If what old Bridget says is true, I'll give you some of mine.
I'd rather not. It would be extremely awkward.
You have no choice, Sean. It's the only way to protect your cheptel, those still amongst the living.
No, Dr. Reid. God made me this way. Who am I to disobey his will?
You believe that God's plan was for you to be abandoned at birth?
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
I can't imagine God intended for you to be molested by a priest in an orphanage. Drink, friend.
No.
I said kneel and drink. Now.
I think I messed up. I think I was supposed to spare him, but... Hope I didn't just mess up, but if I did, that's fine.
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game.
Glad to see you again, Mr. Reid.
Did you see what happened?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream, and there was this man, dead, just in front of the building.
You saw nothing at all?
No. I told you, just that awful woman's scream.
A woman scream? Are you sure?
Of course. It was terrifying. I thought it was my sister, so I ran. But it was a man I've never seen round here before.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
You again? What do you want?
Did you see what just happened?
No, I didn't. And I don't care.
Really? Why is that?
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men who blacklisted me. Good riddance, if you ask me.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Oh yeah?
I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father.
An old and elegant brooch belonging to Jonathan's mother.
29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there. Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reid, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Why is it that you sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Yeah, some of the accents in this game are kind of funny.
Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is definitely a vampire close by.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throckmorton.
Is there an easier way over there? Oh boy.
Sorry, sir, no admittance. Sir, step away now. Mine, I'll take it. Hey, leeches! Bloody crime! Killing's all you deserve. Die, beast! Want some of that?
I'm thinking I made a mistake turning Sean, because I think you're supposed to spare him, but I'm not 100% sure. Who knows?
"29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me?" There's been a fight here.
I'm finding all kinds of stuff to make medicines, but not the ones I need. I need to find the recipe for headaches.
This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that? Where does this blood trail lead?
Sir! Step away!
So much blood. Whoever was killed got dried out.
Yeah, it is a lot of blood.
Drag the poor wench across all these streets to let her expire and be found here.
He's mine! I'll take it!
Damn it. Come on.
Remember your vows, friend. Fear no evil.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Only a golden watch in her pockets. Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out. This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family.
And Muddy and Stillflower are probably the one thrown on Mary's coffin when buried.
The marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire. Only a golden what?
An ice golden watch found in the pocket of a woman killed by an unidentified vampire.
I see you.
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it.
I need to run across a safe house soon. The amount of ammo for the shotgun. I don't think I can get over there.
Jonathan.
What was that?
Am I close to the safe house?
I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you. They've all been butchered.
Alright guys, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick before I get into this. I have a feeling this is the boss battle for this chapter, so I wanna take a quick break. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves in the chat, and I will be back in just a moment. Alright, sorry about that, I'm back. Oh, totally did not mean to do that. Yeah, see, that's the person's hatchet you have.
Come to me.
There's supposed to be a body here. Oh, excuse me. There's supposed to be a body here that has the recipe on it for the headache medicine.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood.
I will, just give me a second. I gotta...
This is
Alright, that's probably enough.
God help! Please help me!
Yes, there.
Should I or should I not put Nara when I do the bathroom?
Uh,
'Cause I want to trust her, but
I'd probably put her up.
You! What have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell Scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, is it really you?
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling and dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reid.
Mary.
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course. You can speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital. Cemetery to cemetery. Grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were. In front of me. On a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary. I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reid? No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reid, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for me.
Mary, wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel, pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget. Puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
Oh, so that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head. One in particular. That of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary. No, don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good.
Damn, she's wicked fast. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood.
Abomination! Rest in peace, monster. Kinslayer! You've burned away Nurse Crane's mind. You're a monster! What have you done? Give me your blood, priest.
Oh, are you serious?
Final thoughts are just to die for.
Huh?
No, I'm Derek. Dad joke.
Kiss me again, sweet brother. You left me.
Damn it.
What have you done? You You killed me, brother!
Assassin!
Kiss me again, sweet brother. Come to me, Jonathan.
Huh?
I'm going to do the
Alright.
bathroom. I need to get in shape.
Five more.
I know. My legs hate me right now. I'm cramped. So okay. Have fun.
Alright.
Love. I love you, man. Wait.
Thank you for that follow, Agent. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. I'm just trying not to die, so I'm not. I do apologize if I'm not talking. It's just I gotta really pay attention.
Rest in peace, monster.
God damn it.
Kiss me again, sweet brother.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, what the?
Come to me, Jonathan. Rest in peace, monster. Kiss me again, sweet. I'll make you kneel like a dog, just as you did to Sean Hampton! What have you done?
Oh no, come on.
Come to me, Jonathan.
No, come on.
Rest in peace, monster.
Oh, come on.
What have you done? Kiss me again.
I really am sorry for being quiet, guys. I'm just trying not to die. 'Cause I don't want to have to do this again. Damn it. shit, I missed my chance.
Well, brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary. I swear it.
Then, at last, I can forgive you.
Now what? Oh, sorry. You're playing vampire right now? Well, that's cool. So how are you liking the game?
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London.
What level are you?
The Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reid. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
Level 17. That's awesome. She's definitely a tough one, but you can get it at a lower level. Just gotta make sure you use your abilities.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
And I found too, through playing the game, having a weapon that lets you get blood back is definitely a good thing. Like the scalpel or any kind of sword or knife you could have or can find or acquire. Damn it, I was hoping I'd find the recipe. A hatchet that does 900 damage? How'd you get a hatchet that does that much damage? I mean, mine only does 110. Did you find a hatchet like that, or did you upgrade it? Maybe a glitch, I don't know. Hello, Jordan. How are you? Too Cool 47, thank you for those 3 bits. I do appreciate it. I hope everyone's having a good day so far. I'm gonna go ahead and do shoutouts real quick. First one's for my good friend Radio. He is currently working on his affiliate. I think all he needs now is just to get the 3 viewer average. But right now, anything that is donated to him in his channel goes directly to the charity Autism Speaks. Once he becomes affiliated, 100% of all proceeds into his channel through donations, bits, and subscriptions he'll donate to Autism Speaks while matching 50% out of his own pocket. So If you want to check out a really cool, awesome variety charity streamer, check out my friend Radio the Rage. Also, please check out my friend Thomas at twitch.tv/Camilo Cabello is Theok. He is a variety streamer. He used to play some Friday the 13th. He may still play it occasionally, I'm not sure. But I know he's been playing the game The Force, and he's really enjoying that. And he's really interactive with his chat, so just give him a look and see what you think. And if you like what you see, just please hit that follow button. And the last shout out for now will be for Danny1984. She was one of the first people I met on Twitch, and she was really helpful and is to this day extremely helpful, and she'll always be a good friend to the channel and a good friend of mine. So if you can, just check out her link, or check out her channel at the link I dropped in the chat. She's been playing Adventure Time, so it looks like a really awesome game, and if you want to check out another awesome variety streamer, just go by and check her out. You just subbed, or you just followed? Dear Dr. Reid, I hope this letter will quickly find you, for I need to speak to you as soon as possible. The situation is evolving very quickly in the West End, and I'm convinced we are all now in great danger. The Guard of Prewin has launched a great hunt in London, and for a few nights they have been actively searching and killing any Ekon they can locate. Lord Redgrave, chairman of the Ascalon Club, recently contacted me. He wishes to meet you immediately. Please come to my mansion any night that suits you. We must discuss all this. With this letter, you will find an official pass that will allow you to go through any barricade or quarantine checkpoint throughout the city. Your friend, Lady Ashbury. Okay, I do appreciate that. I know they do too. Yeah, I do. Do I need to start upgrading some of these weapons? Good handle parts. Alright. About this. Good trigger parts. Alright. This. Tiny good. Alright, so it's good for all those. Well, how have you been? Alright.
Came here in the
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reid.
Do you need medical help yourself, Nurse?
I'm afraid I've contracted some illness, Dr. Reid.
Not under my watch, Nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reid.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Alright, I appreciate that.
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. You doing your rounds as usual?
Are you concerned about the living conditions in the city?
Of course I am. I'll be stuck.
What kind of...
I believe people have armed themselves and started to attack those that show signs of contagion.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Afraid so. In the war, I was always worried about picking up something, getting some infection. Unfortunately, I've got that fear in London now.
Throughout history, some diseases have done more damage to armies than any weapon created by man. You are wise to be careful.
You're working at the Pembroke Hospital, aren't you? That's a good enough reason for me and Oswald to go there.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
I am not responsible for everything.
Man, I could drink those two real easy, but...
Bad days happen.
Okay. Can't jump across because of them. At least not right there. There we go. Quarantine. Influenza. Keep out of this area by order of the Board of Health officer. You again.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away!
Whoever you are.
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I am not your champion.
But of course you are, son. As surely as you are the blood of my blood.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence! I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
I wonder why they had me come here.
Want some of this?
can't go into shadow mode. That's weird, it wouldn't let me. That's a nice car. Do not cough in public. Prevent disease. Careless spitting, sneezing, coughing. Spread influenza. Spread by droplets sprayed from nose and throat. Do not cough in public. Damn it. Are you serious? What the hell? That blood attack Asperi does, or yeah, blood spear attack he does, is pretty badass. Not gonna lie.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Hey, big dog, what's going on? Big dog, thank you for that host. I do appreciate that.
Dr. Reid, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Just getting ready to dispatch of some shitty people out here. What do you mean, big dog?
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
It's not like it's plant-wide tomorrow. No, it's just my department. I'm so sick of this place. So it's just your department that has to work tomorrow?
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
I felt this power, radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Priwen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
Everyone else is already leaving today to start their weekends, but we are still here today for who knows how long, and then we will be the only ones here tomorrow. That doesn't seem right.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why, truly, did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
Will they fight the guard of Priwen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies.
All right, big dog. I'll
Their
see
main
you later this
occupation is
afternoon.
gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite, but we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind, and they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us is the cause of the epidemic.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal, but I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
You have no idea at all. You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No. I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
That was a lot of dialogue. Be careful when you sell items, as some ingredients are hard to gather and may be vital for unlocking and crafting advanced recipes. Now what?
This one's mine! You leashes me killing!
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
New dialogues available. Thought I was supposed to be able to get through.
Locked, all right.
I'm gonna have to go the long way around. That guy's really strong.
Are you from Ascalon? I don't care!
Hoping I went the right way. We shall find out as soon as it's done loading.
Recognize him? No. This one ain't wireless. Well, that's one less anyway. Anyway, make a cut of it.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
I wonder if I have any investigations over here. Yeah, I'm not gonna try that one yet.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
You Londoners are no match for me!
Shit. Where'd he come from?
You're feeble!
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Ah. What? One thing I wish this game had was fast travel. Oh shit. Alright, I got rid of one of them. Now I just gotta focus on the other one. Shit. Oh, calm the... Hey, Artifice, what's going on? I'm alright. How are you doing? What? Come on, I was in the... Better than the past couple days, just tired now. Well, that's good to hear. Well, when you go into certain modes, you can't move the camera, so it's a free roaming camera. You can control it. It's just like when I'm in the middle of doing something, I can't, like that ultimate attack I was doing. Yeah, it wouldn't let me move the camera so I could see. I was close to not the last time, but the time before that, and I just, yeah. Okay, let me see. It says there's a... Hey, this is my mansion. Let's see if there's a way to get into it. Oh shit, I totally did not mean to use that gun. Oh, come the fuck on. This game can be frustrating sometimes. It's kind of where I wish I had that blood spear. That's the best way to... They won't follow you.
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
Women of all countries unite!
Old letter. As I already told you several days ago, I may be forced to leave England, if only for a few months while I am away and until my son comes back to London. I want to take the best care, I want you to take best care of the house. I already made the entire necessary arrangements to have your wife and serve her to the best of your ability. For that, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. If I am never to return, you are the only man I fully trust. Believe me, your most affectionate friend, Aubrey Reid. Avery has been paid to take care of the Reed's family until his last breath.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan? I can't believe my own eyes. Oh, it's a miracle. We all thought you were... Oh, sir, your poor sister. What a tragedy.
I know, Avery. I know about my sister's murder.
Miss Reid expected you to return to assist with the funeral, right up until the last minute. Where have you been, Mr. Jonathan? We needed you here.
Tell me the truth, Avery. Do you feel forced to stay here? Would you leave this house without the arrangement made by my father?
No, sir. I have nowhere else to go. And I promised your father I'd take care of his family as long as I live.
This house is dead, Avery. There is a curse on this family. You really should consider leaving.
If only you could have been here sooner or more often. Maybe this house would not be that empty. But you're here now, sir. So my task is not over.
You have served this family extremely well, Avery. Your support during these terrible times is much appreciated.
Then I will stay. All I ask is that you take care of my own funeral if I die before the end of the epidemic. No mass grave, please, sir.
Do you really think I don't take enough care of my mother, Avery?
Yes, I do, Mr. Jonathan.
You clearly have something more to say. Speak your mind, Avery.
I know you work hard to help the sick, but what will you do once the epidemic is over?
I really don't know. I have always enjoyed seeing new horizons. Once the epidemic is over, it would be nice to leave London for a while.
I understand, Mr. Jonathan. But you have to realize that your mother needs you. Your next departure could break her heart.
I'm sorry I could not be here for Mary's funeral.
Your mother was strong, sir. But your support would have been appreciated. Apart from the priest and I, no one else attended your sister's funeral.
To be present at the funeral with you both was my dearest wish, Avery. But I am sorry, I simply could not attend.
I would not dare to question your absence, Mr. Jonathan. All I can say
Alright, Artifice.
is that we missed you a great deal.
Oh, I will. I'm probably going to end here soon. But I do appreciate you coming by.
How is my mother?
Not well, I'm afraid, sir. Miss Reid is very fragile since the police brought her back home.
The police? What happened?
Miss Reid was found walking in the streets. She kept saying she had spoken with her son and daughter. She's resting now.
Has she received appropriate medical care?
I'm taking care of Miss Reid myself. Hospitals are so overwhelmed by the epidemic that they can only accept patients infected by influenza.
Perhaps we could arrange a short trip. Somewhere sunny, like France. She has always been very fond of France. I think leaving London could do her good.
I'm afraid Miss Reid is too frail for the moment. Recently, she started going out at night without remembering it. I have to watch her carefully.
What is the situation in this part of town?
For a time, the West End seemed spared by the epidemic. But the situation is getting much worse.
Have you no relatives anywhere? I'll understand if you want to take a few days to see family.
Your father managed to guarantee my earnings as long as I take care of this house, sir. My sisters are dead, and I've never met my nephews. I'll stay, sir.
Goodbye, Avery. Please watch over my mother until I return.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan. But please return as soon as possible.
I'm out of shotgun shells. Damn it.
Mother, good evening.
Jonathan! Is it you? Where have you been, my prodigal son?
I'm right here, Mother. I'm finally home.
Yes, but this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now found. But where is your sister? Where is Mary?
Mary? She is gone, Mother.
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she return as you have? I miss my grandson so much. It's been days since their last visit.
Why do you say Mary is visiting you, Mother? You know that's impossible.
Why should it be? Are you not standing in front of me right now? Why should it be any different with your sister?
But Mary really is dead, Mother.
Yes. And are you not dead too? Isn't your father dead? And my grandson? And my son-in-law? You're all gone. But you all still visit me from time to time.
But I'm not dead, Mother. I'm really here, talking to you. Trying not to cry.
Oh, it breaks my heart to have to tell you this. But of course you're dead, my darling boy. Just look at you, as pale as my Mary.
Do you think Avery is right? Do you think I should take better care of you?
I don't blame you. But you abandoned me, son. A mother should not survive her children. It's unbearable to know you're not here anymore.
I know I have failed you since I returned. I even watched you bury Mary from a distance. From now on, I will protect you. You have my word.
You don't have to apologize to me, Johnny. Do you think I did not notice how much you have changed?
Have I changed that much, Mother? Am I still your son?
You are still, and you'll always be. Despite your pale skin, your bloody eyes, and that echoing sadness in your voice.
Are you working on a new painting?
Not recently. I have trouble focusing on my subject, and my mind quickly drifts. It's the same thing when I try to write poetry.
I recently met a talented painter with an excellent technique. I wish you two could meet. I'm sure you'd like her.
I'd be glad to meet her. What is her name? Is she famous? Is she dead too?
She's not famous, and her name is of no importance. And yes, she is also dead.
The important thing is, I hope you two get along. If she ever fancies meeting your mother, I'd be glad to welcome her into my home.
Do you need anything, Mother? Can I help you?
I just want you to stay with me, Jonathan. Your room is ready. I asked Avery to make your bed.
I'll stay as long as I can, I promise. Do you need anything else?
Just one thing. Stop staring at me like that. As much as I love you, it breaks my heart to look at those empty and dead eyes.
Harsh. Abdullah 511, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Wolfpack. How are you doing today?
Have you returned to Whitechapel Cemetery since Mary's funeral?
I never want to go back to that awful place. Wait. I think I went back once. And you were there too. And Mary? No, that can't be true.
It was just a bad dream, Mother.
A nightmare, yes. Mary was so angry. I walked back home alone. If that kind policeman had not called Avery from the station, I don't know what would have happened.
Mother, do you know what's been going on in this area?
Not really. I don't go out much due to the epidemic, and when I do, I tend to get lost.
What do you mean you get lost? I hope you don't go outside alone.
Of course not. When I go out, your father always comes with me, but he leaves me there sometimes, and I have trouble finding the way back.
Tell me, Mother, how are you? All alone in this big house with only Avery to take care of you.
I'm sad most of the time. Sad that you have left me here alone. Sad that you don't tell me when you come or go.
I'm so sorry, Mother. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was coming home. I was home. London, the Thames, and then it happened.
What happened, Johnny?
I lost my way. Somewhere between the boat and the house, my life changed completely.
You should have told me, Johnny. I would have understood. You always were a secretive little boy.
Goodbye, Mother. Try to rest now.
Goodbye, son. Please come back soon.
My dear and beloved son, John.
I remember Sunday walks in the park.
When you receive this letter, you'll be 35 and I'll be long gone. I feel a little silly writing to you this first letter that you won't read for a few years. I struggled for a long time about how best to write you this until I remembered the puzzle and riddles I invented for you when you were a boy. Oh, how you loved to solve those enigmas. Well, I found it would be a good idea to propose to you one final game. It will probably be less rewarding. No candies or exotic treasures for you if you decipher the game this time, but a greater treasure, perhaps the truth. This is my only attempt for you to explain why I chose to leave my family without explanation. If you want to know why, simply play my little game. It's really up to you, my son. Rest assured that I love you. I promise my family was and still is everything to me. I remember the first time I held you and your sister in my arms, my treasures, my jewels. To see you grow up, play and laugh filled my heart with joy every time. I went back to our home. I could have killed to protect you, my son, my daughter, my wife, but fate found me in the end, and I had to make a tough decision. The worst was to disappear without a word. I decided to do it anyway, and soon I'll be gone for good. I don't ask for forgiveness, but for understanding. If you want to know more, all you have to do is remember how happy we were back in those days. If you want to find the next message, think green grass and tall trees on sunny Sundays. Alright everyone, I think that's a good spot to stop for today. I'd like to thank everyone who stopped in today to watch me play this game. It does mean a lot to me that you guys take time out of your day to watch me play a video game. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming tonight or anytime this weekend. I might. It just depends on what I got going on. So let's see who's on. Alright everyone, we're going to raid Cretan. He's a fellow Team Ponage member. He's playing Euro Truck Simulator. So, when we get into his channel, let's make sure we drop those raid emotes. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'll stream tonight or this weekend. It just depends on what I got going on. But thank you to everyone for spending your Friday with me. And I hope everyone has a good weekend.